There are many booking plugins to choose from, but they either lack the functionality you need or they are too hard to set up and work with. In contrast, Calendly is very easy to set up and integrate with your Google Calendar. That makes it a very popular booking tool. After creating your Calendly account, the first thing you need to do is to set up your events. You'll do that by going to event types, and here you have one created by default. You want to click on the gear icon and edit. In the options panel that opens up, you first need to decide how long your meeting will take. By default it's 30 minutes, but let's say you want to do 15 instead. So you're gonna click on that and choose 15 minutes. Then you need to set up the type of meetings you'll have, which can be virtual meetings over Zoom, or it can be in a physical location. I'm going to assume you have a physical location, so I'm gonna click in person. And in the box here you need to put your address in, and that will come to your customers via email. In the availability section you need to set up your hours, which by default is Monday to Friday from 9 to 5. But let's say you work Saturdays also. You're gonna go to Saturday and click on the plus icon to add your hours. And let's say you work from 9 to 1 p.m. And let's say you take a daily half-an-hour lunch break, then you have to make it so your customers cannot book up that time interval. You need to go over every day of the week and click on the plus icon to add a new time interval. And you want to change the first one to be before your lunch break and the second one after your lunch break, so that there's a half-an-hour gap in between. Over on the right we have date-specific hours, which are days that break from the schedule. So let's say you're closed on a specific day, you just select the date and at the bottom you delete your hours. That will make the day unavailable. Give your event a name, keeping in mind that it will go to your customer's email, so you want to name it something descriptive. I'm just gonna call it 15-minute meeting. Finally, just click Save Changes and you're done. You probably want to make it so the bookings show up in your Google Calendar. To do that, you're gonna go to Integrations and Apps, and in the list you're gonna look for Google Calendar. Click Connect and add your Gmail account. The final step is adding Calendly to your website. Here I got a basic website set up as for a medical service. And we're going to put a calendar right there so that patients can book appointments. To do that, go back to Calendly, find your event type and click Share. Then go to Add to Website, Inline Embed, and copy this piece of code. Then go back to the website and edit your page. Here I'm using WordPress with the Gutenberg editor, but the process will be very similar no matter what platform you use. I'm going to remove this text. You want to click to add a new element, and in the search bar you need to type HTML. Then just paste that piece of code into the HTML block. Then save the page, and here's our Calendly. We're going to do a quick test to see that it works. Booked it for May 15th, so if we check that date in our Google Calendar, we should see it there. Once the booking is made, you'll get an email like this with your customer's details. And your customer also gets an email with the booking details.